Hi everyone, this is Lori from Get Crafty with Lori. A couple of weeks ago, I participated in the Close to My Heart album retreat. It was 3 fun-filled days full of scrapbooking and learning new techniques, stamping and stenciling and all kinds of fun stuff, tearing papers. But anyways, we made all of these layouts. This for them was 3 days worth of work, but for me it took a little bit longer. They spent the whole day and evening showing us how to do these layouts, but they keep the videos available to watch on Facebook for those who participated so that you could go back and finish your layouts. And that's what I did. After a while of watching and putting things together, I start to fizzle out. So it's kind of nice to just sit back and relax and observe what they're doing. I learned so much. So we have all these 2-page layouts. This one here is a 2-page layout, but the second page I have as the last one. So let's get started and I'll show you what we did. So I'm going to move these over and we'll start with the first page. So they asked us what pictures we were going to put on our layout. And I had to think hard about that. I wasn't really sure. When I signed up for the retreat, I knew it was going to be outdoor theme, and I absolutely love the outdoors. And I like to learn from it. And then the pictures come second. But I had thought about a trip that I had taken in 2017. My husband and my granddaughter and I, we made this journey from Las Vegas to Salt Lake City so that I could attend the Close to My Heart convention. But we made some amazing stops along the way, and I'm going to share them with you. On this page here, we started off here in Las Vegas. I added this flip flap because I wanted to have some more pictures on here. We stayed at the Treasure Island Hotel. We saw the Cirque du Soleil Beatles Love Show. It was so much fun. And my husband and I, here we are at a gondola at the Venetia Hotel. That was so fun. So this is my starting page. And they have this title that was cut for us, but they gave us a really neat alphabet stamp set. And so we stamped this journey here in 2 tones. You can see that there's a lighter color at the top and darker here. So it gives like that ombre effect. And also they gave us this incredible stencil. As you can you see the clouds on here that we stenciled all over here? And then down here at the bottom, this is not a die cut. These mountains are a stencil. We stenciled in a lighter color and then with another stencil laid it over and did it in a darker color. And the same with these trees. And these trees are 2-toned here. And this piece of cardstock here, we stenciled over it to give these waves, and we did some paper tearing and some splattering with our new Journey shimmer brush and some little embellishments here. And also they had us create this little tag here where I put the description of our trip. And they showed us how to put this in our page protector. I had all my layouts in my album and I was videoing them and I realized I had so much glare. So I took all of these layouts out so that you could see how beautiful they are. So let's go on to the second set. I'll move this aside. So here's the next one. And this was when we were in Zion. Hope there's not a glare on these pictures. Okay, so what we did on this page, they created a stencil for us that was cut out of a large rectangle, and we laid it down, and we took our ink pad and just drug it across all the way down to get these nice striped effects on here. Look at how pretty that is. We have some little paper cuts here and shimmer trim. We stamped this little compass here and the little map. And on this side here, we have this cute tag, and we have a piece of light blue paper behind that. We have a little Jeep, and this little tree here was a stamp, and they had given us the die cut for that. And on the stamp set, it had this month, day, year, which I really like. I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. And stamping on the pages. And here's the next one. I absolutely love this. The paper here was real popular. I'm not sure. It was more than 7 months ago, this paper. And it just goes so beautiful with these pictures that I did of Zion Canyon. And look at this stenciling that we did of the clouds up here. Isn't that just an incredibly gorgeous page? And here's the second one. And on this one, they did a really fun technique. They had us tear the paper, and see this? It rolled back, so you get this effect right here. And we stamped this 2 little compasses like on here and put our date on it. And I just love how these pictures look on this page. It's so beautiful. And then here we go on to Bryce Canyon. And on this page here, I like this cutout that they gave us. And we stamped our itinerary here. We have this stamp that has these rectangles, and we stamped that in ink. And it was nice because it fit all the places we went to. And we went ahead and did this little sun ray here and put our title down. And we did this fun technique here with the paper where it's crisscrossed on that. Stamped some arrows and shimmer brush and embellishments. And then on this second page here, they had this piece cut out for us. And they cut these little half circles and showed us how to layer those on the inside. And these trees, these are stenciled. We had the stencil of the tree part. And so with our blending brush, we stenciled on that. And then we laid the tree trunk over it. This here, they had a die cut for us, but we stenciled right onto that too. And traced around this hexagon shape and around the page. Did some splatters and some embellishing on that. Here's another layout of Bryce Canyon, and I absolutely love the colors of this paper. It just goes so gorgeous with my pictures. And look at this. Isn't this cool? This little triangle shape that they did here. They showed us how to lay our photo in there. And then this is really neat. Watch this. You open this up and you have room for a little picture and your journaling on that. And look at the layered tree that we have here. And we stenciled some little trees here and did some splatters all over this page. And put the little compasses down. And on this page here, we have more of these little triangles. These ones, we went ahead and stamped this typography stamp on here. More stencils. And we used our colored pencils on these pieces here. And this one I absolutely love. I love all these pages. These are so much fun. I like this. It says just a glimpse, and my picture of me looking down into this canyon was just perfect for that title. In this picture here, I put a little arrow. That's me and my husband there. We hiked so far down into this canyon, and our little 12-year-old granddaughter, she just had a lot of energy, and she got to the top faster than we did. So she took this picture of us, and I really like how it looks because it shows how far down we really did go. But this page is just beautiful. We did some stenciling up here at the top, used a little white gel pen to make this little dotted line. And we got more on this page here. The photos are raised up on foam tape here. We've got the little compass here, some shimmer trim. This here we kind of stenciled on to make it look like pattern paper. I'm not sure if you can see that really well, but it gives that two-tone look. Okay. There's the next one where we moved on to the Grand Canyon. And I absolutely love this layout too. Look at that. It's the letters here. They were punch-out letters from the cardstock that they have, and these photos are up on foam tape. And I like they gave us this little journaling spot. My handwriting is not the best, but it is my writing, and that's a part of me that somebody will have and live on with my writing. And I wrote on here, to me, there's nothing more spectacular than the Grand Canyon. We were all mesmerized by the views and the beauty of God's amazing creation. I could just sit here for hours and stare out at the vastness of this canyon. I am so happy that I got to show it to Lexi. And then we've got this nice little embellishment cluster here that's raised up. And we stamped enjoy here in the white spaces and our little Jeep and scene of the day. That is just such a beautiful page. And I love all the little little hearts and dots on this page. And then this one here gives us a lot of room for pictures. This one's raised up, and this is cute, this little stamp, that's got lake, desert, or mountains, and check off which one it was. And this moment stamped, and shimmer trim, just so pretty. Okay. Then we have this one, a breath of fresh air. And that's so pretty. I just love this with my granddaughter looking into the canyon. It just goes so well on this page here. This is cut out of the paper or cardstock that they did for us. And we made this little sun here with the sun rays stenciled. And we splattered all over this page and did the little compass and our little cluster here where we stamped. And this here, this little river here, we stenciled that on a piece of cardstock. And here's the second page, and we did something really fun on here. We have these little arrows here, and they're hooked on with the brad. So you move that up, and look at that. Isn't that neat? You have room for 2 pictures, and I'm going to leave this open for my granddaughter to talk about her experience in the Grand Canyon. She was just so grateful that she got to see it. But look at how beautiful that page is. And these pages were just totally meant for my pictures of our trip. And then we get to here, my happy place. And this will always be my happy place. This was the Close to My Heart convention where we ended up at. And as you can see, I am just glowing. It just makes me so happy. I miss the days when we used to be in person, but I'm glad that we still get to do it online. And I absolutely love Close to My Heart. Looking at these pictures just makes me realize how much I love this company. But look at this title that we did. This was white that they had done for us, and we took some ink and did the two tones on here. This, we stamped this typography on this paper here. We got the shimmer trim. And here's the second page here, and I'm with my picture of my friend Elaine, who couldn't make it, and Stacy Jillian. And here's one of the pictures of us at convention, and this was a friend of mine, Janelle. And then one of the highlights of that trip is they took us to Close to My Heart office. Look at this. You walk into the lobby and they have this absolutely gorgeous hanging thing. I'm not sure what you could call it. I forget what they call that, but it's all paper hearts. And so I wanted to show more pictures of it. So I put the flip flap, and there's me. It's like, yay, I can't believe I'm finally here. This was just such a highlight for me. I was so happy that day. And here we are posing with a group of my fellow consultants, standing outside of the office by the Close to My Heart sign. And we went back, we saw the art studio. I took lots of pictures of the art studio, but I decided not to put them all on this layout. But it was so neat going inside. We saw Jeanette's office, and it was just beautiful. And there was art everywhere. It was so much fun. But anyways, back to the page. We did some masking here where we stamped Enjoy and masked over it and stamped this moment in the middle of it. And then here's the last page that matches up with the very first one that I showed you. And it says, "The adventure never ends." And so this is the second page of my cover page. And as you can see, there's the pretty clouds we did, and the mountains and the trees. When I first saw that this was one of the pages we were going to do, that's what sold me on doing this scrapbook retreat. I just love that. And we have one more page. I didn't put it in this album, but I'm going to save it for another layout. It's called A Walk to Remember. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? We have these letters here, one on top of each other to give it the shadow look. And we did a gel pen, and we've got the sun rays, and we have clouds and stenciling on here. And this piece of paper had this print of this windmill on it. We went ahead and we used our colored pencils to color in the wood and these little pieces that go around. And here's the second page. We made this little tree. We stenciled the trunk, and they had these little circles, and we put the little white gel pen on them to make like a tree. Well, I've heard recently that Close to My Heart has extras of this scrapbook retreat for sale, and they would send you the kit with everything pre-cut, and they would give you access to the videos so that you can participate on your own. I will put a link to that in the description at the end of this video. And anyways, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.